Hey, everybody. Tyler McVicker, friendly neighborhood passionate gamer, friendly neighborhood hype merchant, piece of shit, scumbag, the guy who's just really mentally deranged and trying his best. Hopefully, the mask holds up. How's everybody doing today? Today, welcome to Summer Games Fest 2026. The snark is strong here. Hi, music is too loud. We're listening to Unpronounceable by They Might Be Giants on their album Glean. It's like 12 years old at this point. How are we doing today? What do we actually want to see out of this? What are we actually thinking of seeing out of this? Disappointment. Nothing. Nothing. We're not going to see anything. Hi, everybody. It's Tyler McVicker, your friendly neighborhood passionate gamer, and I hope you guys are feeling all right. Big fan of They Might Be Giants. If you don't like They Might Be Giants, I don't like you. Okay, so yeah, the audio will only be available on the Twitch live stream. I hope we're doing okay. I hope we're feeling okay. Paramount just announced they made a studio. Yeah, I saw that. And I think that means that they're going to use one of their licenses to make a video game that I likely won't want to play. But we're likely going to be seeing it. We're going to be grading it on the same curve as we graded the state of play a little while ago. All right, main broadcast Summer Games Fest on the Game Awards Twitch page. 145,000 viewers. Could you imagine? All right, so this apparently starts in about 20 minutes. We're going to have that open. We're going to have that sitting. I just want the Judas release date. You're likely not going to be seeing the Judas release date because apparently Judas isn't going to be coming out until 2028 or 2029, which, based on the timeline that we can expect out of Ken Levine, means we're likely not going to see it until the mid-2030s, if at all. How are we doing today? Are we all right? Are we feeling okay? Let's just kind of go around the room, do a bit of an icebreaker. I hope we're okay. How's everybody doing? Looking good, Ty? I appreciate that. I'm wearing my Doom hat. Judas might be out at the same time as Orion. Yeah, that's not wrong. All right, hi. Doing good now that I'm off work. Where do you work? What do you do for work? Let's go around the room. Let's learn about each other. Whatever happened to the steampunk RPG? You're talking about Clockwork Revolution. We're likely going to see that on Sunday. Judas will be released after Half-Life 4. What's Judas? What indeed? Judas is a narrative Lego first-person immersive sim experience that has been developed by Ghost Story Games. Is that the studio? It's a spiritual successor to BioShock, being created by Ken Levine, one of the main brains behind System Shock 2, BioShock, and BioShock Infinite. And the thing is, they've been developing this game for, oh my God, like at this point, 10 years, 12 years? And it's apparently not going to be out until 2028 or 2029, according to a recent bit of information, which means no, it's 2030s, and it's going to be a mess. The development history of the game is going to be more interesting than the game itself. BioShock Infinite is an incredible game, but it falls apart at the end because it's apparent that it was rushed somehow. A lot of what was planned for BioShock Infinite was canned because it was overly ambitious and didn't have the kind, like whatever. Anywho. But Ken Levine worked on System Shock all the way back in the late 90s. Yeah, BioShock Infinite Beta was leaked. Yeah, one of them. Not an interesting one, but one of them was leaked. There was actually a person in my Discord server that was like, I have all the builds of BioShock Infinite. Tyler, do you want me to leak them? And I banned them from the Discord server because I don't want to be associated with a Take-Two game being leaked. Are you kidding me? I got the waitlist email for the Steam controller today. Congratulations on getting the waitlist email for the Steam controller today. I have been using my Steam controller on and off. This is my Steam controller, and I actually started playing a different video game. I've been playing Zero Parades for Dead Spies, which has been okay. It's okay. It is not Disco Elysium, but I found this game, which I'm sure you've probably heard about. You can see it down there. It's called Esoteric Ebb. It's Fantasy Disco Elysium. It's Fantasy Disco Elysium, and it's from, I've only played like an hour and a half of it so far. Very, 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 very good. This is very, very, very good. If you like Disco Elysium, you'll like this game. The problem, this is not voice acted at all. Tyler, do you think there's any chance they reveal it today? If you mean it, if by it you mean HLX, no. Nope. No. Speculation, no. Speculation, no. Funny, I like Zero Parades more than Esoteric. That's fine. So far with Zero Parades, I've like a couple hours in Zero Parades for Dead Spice. How long do I? 8.8 hours. So far in Zero Parades, the story feels much more robust. Like it's trying to explain significantly more to the player than what Disco was wanting the player to know in the amount of time that I've put into the game. There's a few things about Zero Parades that I don't like. I don't like the narrator. After finishing the Final Cut Disco Elysium with just the absolutely brilliant voice actor they had, and moving over to Zero Parades, the narrator is not as good. And it's like the narrator is trying to do like a raspy thing going on. I'm not a fan, but it's okay. Number two, the world space that you play in Zero Parades is dramatically more complex and way more difficult to navigate. The mental map that you make of Zero Parades is much harder to do than in Disco Elysium. Because Disco Elysium is effectively one long road. Just one long road, right? And you unlock more stuff down south and up north. You start like in this section, and then it goes like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes like this. It's one long road, right? This game, Zero Parades, is like a massive circular thing with a lot of branching paths and stuff, and it's a lot more difficult to be able to like make the mental map of where you're supposed to go. The map itself is also much larger, and it keeps expanding. A lot of it definitely comes together well at the end. It gets more interesting the more you unravel. Yeah. All right, Desert Road, $33.33. Thank you so much, Desert Road, for the $33.33. We got $33.33 from Desert Road, everybody. You guys ever get $33.33? Does that ever happen to you? You ever get $33.33? I just got $33.33. What does that leave us with? 150 bucks? Till we hit our dono goal? About 150 bucks? We hit our dono goal to make a secret 9th episode of the Miro board with all the extra stuff that came out while the Miro board videos were in development. What about $333? Hey, if somebody wants to give me $333, hey, I'm trying to start a family. I'm trying to actually make my bag right now unapologetically. How you doing? And so if you want to ! Donate in the chat when you're in the Twitch chat and actually send me a whole bunch of money so that you know you can tell me directly that you appreciate all the work I've done for the last 15 years. That's fine. I'll take it. All right. Oh, Drin2K with the 3 gifted tier 1 subs. They have gifted a total of 69 subs to the channel. I hope we're doing okay. We're just kind of abiding time, letting people come in, letting people just kind of settle while we're waiting for Summer Games Fest to start. Does your hat say 3 Ds and an M? No, it says Doom. It's DOOM. This is a Doom 2016 hat that I found at Hot Topic like 10 years ago. Yeah. 3 mentioned? Oh my God, he said 3. I already, I think, guys, it's very possible that today we're going to see the pricing of the Steam machine. That's possible. Will we see the HLX? No. Yo! Is it gonna read your... The TTS is so flaky. I'll read your thing. All right. Also, Bumpy226 with the 33 months on a tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. So, Arrow U with the $5 tip. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hi, Tyler. This might have been asked already, but have you made any progress on the Episode 3 and Half-Life 3 2013 documentaries? I really enjoyed the Half-Life 3 history video and would love to see more videos like that. So I haven't even started on the Half-Life 3 2013 documentary. I have started on the Episode 3 documentary, and it's written. Well, no. The script isn't written. The outline is written, and the outline goes through all of the mechanical components related to Episode 3 that I want to discuss. So the research is completed. The outline based on that research is completed, and now I have to, like, kind of formulate the outline into more of like a scripted outline, and then I ad-lib the script from there. The issue is because we raised the money to do the episode 3 doc, when I got to that point in the development, the HLX stuff, the Hopium stuff really started to take hold. And I decided that I was going to focus on HLX content, the Miro board, the HLX, the HLX files and stuff like that, so that I could, make sure that everybody's informed and stuff. That's still very much going to happen. Now, the Half-Life 3 2013 documentary, I do not even have a mechanical outline developed, because that's a very complicated thing. Cheese hips. So, I don't know. I think that we're going to do the Half-Life 3 2013. I think it actually might be more interesting to do those videos after HLX comes out, because we might end up getting more information on the development of those things. Because the thing is, right, part of the reason why I was like, okay, I'm going to stop working on the episode 3 thing for a bit. I could probably get that video done in a month if I really crunched. But the problem is, part of me feels like when the final hour, when like HLX comes out and like they actually $5 from I-Fi Crates 123. Here's a quick $5 to help you start your family. By the way, check out the new Boards of Canada album, Inferno. It seems up your alley. A lot of people have been telling me that. I'll have to check it out. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate that. So, like they showed clips of episode 3 in 2024. And we've been waiting for the reprint of the Raising the Bar book because it's going to be talking about the episodic stuff and probably showing more stuff from episode 3. And we're likely going to be hearing more about the history of the development of the different iterations of Half-Life 3 after HLX finally is announced, revealed, and released. Do you know what I mean? And so part of me is like, I don't want to put like the most effort that I possibly put into anything, especially if it's something like this. Lanky Juncture with the new Twitch Prime, thank you so much. If in like a year or whatever, because we're not going to get the final hours, we're not going to get everything all at once, like the final hours was months after the game came out. And so, do you know what I mean? Like we'll hear the history of the development months after the game comes out. And so it's like, we're going to have so much more information. What are you talking about? Cacophene, what are you talking about? Are you saying that I'm going to have one, or are you saying that that guy is going to have one? Oh, I see. Okay. Where do I want to hear now? This one. So, yeah. So part of me feels like it's more valuable to wait until Valve delivers a bunch of information related to the history of the products that they canceled and things like that before I make the big videos about those things. Because, like, I don't want to make an addendum. I don't want to have to, like, remake that video and re-upload it and, like, split the audience that I would have related to it, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I'm making spaghetti with sausage and giardiniera. What? I don't know what that is. All right, so it begins in 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, geez. The Twitch stream, which is always faster and more ahead of the YouTube stream, this is only in 720p. Oof. Okay. I've said cacophene before. Cacophene and fiend. Jeff just making shit up. Jeff tends to do that. Nah, he doesn't make stuff up. He overhypes stuff. Wait, which is faster? Twitch stream is always ahead. The Twitch stream is always ahead. Por fin. El caco pequeño. Do you think indie games will stomp again? What do you mean? This isn't an awards show, if that's what you're wondering. What has been announced in previous years? I legit have no memory. I don't know. Stuff. This is the closest thing we have to E3 anymore, so we're just watching this. Well, it's beneficial to Jeff's bottom line to hype stuff up. Yeah, it's pretty much E4. Yes, it is E4 in a way. All right, so the way that we're going to do this is we're going to write down each game that gets announced, and then I'm going to grade that game based on if it looks interesting enough for me to play or not. And you know, and then I take the what? Clockwork Justicar with the 52 months on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Where did I do this? Is it not? All right, I'll just do it here. I must have tore the page out. All right, so I remember that the state of play was a 42%. And I was being generous with that. It would have been lower if I was more. So let's say about 40%. Jeff, please don't do another high guard. Yeah, well, I don't think that was I don't think that was his goal, you know. If it was to be announced this year, this would be the time. Not necessarily. Don't say that. No, it's not being announced. No. So, if you're watching on YouTube, you will not hear the stream audio for copyright reasons. If you want to hear the stream audio, go to my Twitch page. I know that a lot of people don't like Twitch. I don't want to lose my YouTube channel to a copyright strike because you don't like Twitch. I apologize. That's just how it works. That's just how it's going. It's weird that the God of War game has no release date. Yeah, and that made me think that, like, oh, geez, we just saw the vertical slice and, like, it's going to be years. But then Jason Schreier came out and was like, oh, it's not that far away. And I don't know what to expect from that. It looks interesting. I like the Jello cube. YouTube is so much worse for streaming, though. There are certain things YouTube does that Twitch doesn't do that I like, and vice versa. Twitch has significantly more features for streamers to do things, especially interactive things with your audience. I'm guessing a holiday next year for God of War. Yeah, maybe. But, like, that's a guess, so I don't know. Do you think we'll have a Barbenheimer situation with Half-Life 3 and GTA 6 releasing in the same month? I don't think so. Deadlock open beta with hardware? No. It's been almost half a year since Old God's New Blood. That's true, but Deadlock is not even close to an open beta. Like, no, not at all. HLA was just tweeted out so they can announce it at any time on their own schedule. Yeah, and people don't accept that people argue against that. Something may happen. Of course, something may happen. Crazy Dave LP with the $5. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. Grand Theft Half 1/2. Eccentric Thousandaire just subbed at a tier 1. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. It's an interesting name. Yeah, Deadlock is far away from an open beta. It's still fun to play. I mean, yeah, even with what they're doing with the urn, where it went from a capture the flag thing to a King of the Hill thing, like they're just throwing stuff out there. They're just trying to figure out the game. Do you know what I mean? They don't know what they're doing. That's how it goes. I don't want to see this pop up. Is there a way to keep all off? Thank you. Crazy Dave LP, $5. 6-7. We're gonna get 6-7 the game. $5 from Crazy Dave LP. Thank you so much. And we also got My Nieto with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for being here. Also, $9.99 from Mark Austin, 5727. Thanks for all the good coverage. Please put this in the hopium jar. And then maybe the swear word jar? Maybe. And then $3.33 from Me Melon saying 333. Those are super chats. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Boop, 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 boop. So Joel just went live with the title, Oh My God, Half-Life 7 or whatever. That's really funny. Shoutouts, Joel. What are the chances of Deadlock adding TF2-esque game modes like CTF and Control Point without the abilities and item upgrades? Crazy Dave LP just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs to the channel. Dave, you nuts. Dave really is crazy. What are the chances of Deadlock having TF2-style game modes like Capture the Flag and Control Point and Payload and stuff like that? There's a chance for that. They've obviously experimented with it. There was an escort mission thing that's been scrapped. Craig just gifted a Tier 1 sub to somebody. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Joel's live. I'm switching to him. See ya. Yeah, thanks. Peace. Tell him I said hi. Thanks. Thank you for feeding Tyler. Yes, thank you for feeding me. There's one thing I need. It's more food. All right. So we're a minute and a half away. I want the games to be good. That will be nice. I would love for the games to be good. Will the games be good? Crazy Dave LP just gifted 5 more Tier 1 subs to the channel. A total of 20 have been gifted to the channel. If you just got a free gifted sub from Crazy Dave LP, congratulations. You've won a free iPod Nano. You didn't. That's a joke. Anywho, 6-7. Okay, minute away. I do a little bit of ha-haing. We do love spoofs and goofs on this channel. We're a big fan of spoofs and goofs. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, you will not hear the audio from the Twitch stream. Mr. Dispenser, 8 months, Twitch Prime. Good evening. Hope you are well. I am. Thank you so much for being here. 30 seconds. If you're watching on YouTube, you will not hear the stream audio. I don't want to lose my YouTube channel to copyright strikes because you don't like Twitch. The stream audio is being played on Twitch. It is not being played on YouTube. I appreciate that. Lawrence Traeger, thank you so much for the $7. Also, Fluru with the 5 months Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Also, Silly Ashley, thank you for the follow. We got 100 bits from Jalapeno97. Deadlock players seem to forget the game is an early playtest. Heaven forbid an unfinished game you opt into. Yeah, they're going to. Crazy Dave LP with the 500 bits. They're going to do something IDK. Same. Why does it sound like this is AI music? Do you think we'll ever see Wolf 3? They still have Kyle Bossman doing that. Oh my. What in the Playboy Mansion is that suit jacket? What is that suit? All right, how's the audio? For those that are watching on Twitch, how does the audio balance seem? That's the Burbank suit? Is it? Audio's good? Doing good? Good to hear? All right. Troy Farmer, thank you for the sub. That was a You are a bit loud? That means he's a bit quiet. Hey, Half-Life's not going to be there. Half-Life is not going to be there. Audio is great now. Sick. Ugh. All right. So remember, I write down each game, and then I write it based on will I play that or won't I play that? And then the ratios. How many of those things, how many of those games are the shitty achievement slop, hidden image, or porn games? Scritchy Scratchy is amazing. Yasho 43, $10 tip. Thank you so much. Scritchy Scratchy and Vampire Crawler I've put massive hours into. I put so much time into Scritchy Scratchy and Vampire Crawlers. I love that. Yeah, it's true. Vampire Crawlers is great. It's true. Half-Life is for everyone. And is not going to be here. Sure. Everybody, I want you to say in chat, Half-Life will not be at Summer Games Fest. Okay. Okay. We're in France. We're in France. Hey guys, we're in France. Omelette du fromage. Rise and shine, Mr. Frenchman. Rise and fromage. I wonder if she's... This is an RE9. Is this RE9 DLC or something? This looks like Resident Evil. This looks like Resident Evil. It's gonna be blood everywhere or something. She's gonna be a villain or something? But the animations of the face reminds me of Resident Evil Village. This is Resident Evil. This looks like RE Engine. Code Veronica wasn't in France, was it? Man, I gotta play the Resident Evil games. I haven't played a single one. It's gonna be a jump scare. The door is gonna go... It looks like Kojima. Kojima doesn't use RE Engine, though. Code Veronica was in France? Oh, okay. It's Code Veronica. This is Code Veronica. This is a Code Veronica remake. Yep. All right. RE Code Veronica remake. Hey, it's Claire Redfield. Guys, it's the thing from the thing. Cool. I'd play that. That's a check mark. I don't understand the screaming for it. Didn't this leak? Like, hasn't this been known for a while that they were doing this? I know Capcom's been just going just absolutely bananas. Cool. Don't be Among Us. Please don't be Among Us. What? Oh. This game is not coming out for 10 years. That game is not coming out for 10 years. It's not. Man, puppets on a VCR can't, like, you got me. That's so easy to get me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. That's sick as hell. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Play it on the time travel show? Yeah. Do I count Cuphead 2 as one of the games that were announced if they didn't even show games? If they just did that thing where it's like, yes, we're working on it. Do I count that? No. Okay. Do I even count it as a game in the show? So should it just be like Code Veronica I'd play, Mighty Cuphead I'd play, Cuphead 2 just isn't even part of the thing? So it's not 2 of 3, it's 2 of 2. Why is Twitch muted? Because I'm talking. It should be 2 for 2? 2 of 2? Should it be 2 of 2 or 2 of 3? Just 2 of 2. Okay. Is this the Alien game? Is this the Alien game? Yeah. It's the Alien game. Sonic but evil. I would play Sonic but evil. You know, I've only played like half of the first one. How is this already better than PlayStation? Because its pacing is a lot faster. So, is this going to be more like Aliens? So is it going to be higher action, or is it just going to be just to continue, like, same vein? Alien Isolation 2. Yep. I would play that. Probably more of the same. AI. Guys, they're making AI too. They're making AI too. His name is AI. It's AL. 12? Yeah, going outside is interesting. Yep, I'd play that. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, God. Yo, retrograde burn. 96 months. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. Shadow of the Colossus guy, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we about to do something? Oh, Jesus Christ. Jeff, if this is how you're starting the show. Jeff, if this is how you're starting your show. Jeff, what's going on here, man? Okay, obviously I would play this. Last Guardian was 2017. Was it 2016? Jesus Christ. I'm almost 30. I've only got like 10 years left. That's a joke. It's a robotic head of Abraham Lincoln. $1.99. Did you hear about Concord? Did something happen with Concord? Will I go to heaven? Maybe. Ooh, frame rate. Ooh, frame rate. Ooh, frame rate. Ooh, frame rate. Guys. Well, at least you know you're looking at actual in-dev builds, and they're not lying. They're actually showing you gameplay in this trailer. The low frame rate for this means this is actually the game, which is interesting. Okay, so it's called Gen Atlas. I would play that, because it's Shadow of the Colossus guy. Oh, okay. Let's give a quick shout out to NetEase. Are they actually going to make just like a single player, just a game? How long is SGF? It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. We've got an hour and 40 minutes to go. '24 entertainment. He said 2 hours at the start of the show, so yes. I mean, it looks okay, but there's just so many games like this right now. Just these, like, grounded combat melee things. This studio, is this the same? What has this studio done in the past? Very heavy combat. Whoa. That was cool. That was cool. Did you see that? Tossed him over the bridge. It looks okay. Like, there's just so many sword, like, heavy fighting sword games in an ancient Eastern setting. You know, there's so many of them right now. They made one other game than this? Okay, so he dies. Blood message. So that's a no from me. Apologies. There's nothing about this that's like... That's interesting. That's the most interesting thing so far. That was interesting. Okay. Now we get to look at this game, which is a yes from me. No, this game wasn't canceled. One of the main people behind Yakuza started their own studio and was making their own game, and that game got canceled. Whoa. What was that? Like an old movie? This is Project Century, yeah. Are we gonna see some Ween? Damn. Jesus Christ, the stylized shots and stuff. What is this? Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg? What? Why? What? What? Huh? Why? Oh, it's Snoop. I mean, like, Snoop and Tupac were really close, but, like, what is this? What do you mean? Oh, What the f... Look. 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 What? What? Dude's been dead for like 30 years. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? We got a lot of plans that we're planning on. Okay. I'm so I do I want to play Stranger Than Heaven now? Are they doing AI necromancy for fucking Tupac? What? I'm so confused, man. So this game is just called Hex? Okay, Hex. We're looking at Hex. Oh. You play as me? Oh no, it's cooperative. Oh no. Oh, it's a cooperative open world zombie thing. Eh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, movement-based stuff. There's some red flags, but then there's some interesting... Oh, we got anti-gravity stuff. There's some red flags, but there's some interesting stuff here. HEAX. It's not interesting looking. But it's... I don't know what... I don't... is it a looter shooter? I don't know. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. I'm putting that down as a yes. Okay, so notice how they worded that. We have much more to come, but this thing is doing this thing. Now we're in the paid sponsor section. So I mute. And this doesn't count. Now we're in a commercial break. They do this. They always do this every year, twice a year. They always are like super sneaky in how they talk about things. This is a paid ad, not an announcement. Oh, geez. What is this? Backroom stuff? Is Kane going to come out on stage? Uh-huh. Amazing. How much did you pay for us to watch that? Is this that Amazon RPG, the Amazon MMO thing? Yeah, these are the ads. Notice how they're different. Notice how this all feels different. These are commercials. We're not looking at announcements. We're looking at commercials. These don't count. All right. Well, anywho, what do I think so far? It's very strong. It's a very strong show so far. We're only like, what, a fourth through it? Yeah, we're a fourth through it. They've shown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things, and 6 of them, 5.5 of them looked interesting. That doesn't include Cuphead 2 because they didn't show anything from Cuphead 2. 6, 7. What about Elder Scrolls 6? What about Elder Scrolls 6? What about Elder Scrolls 6? Can we get us? Can everybody just say 6, 7 in chat? 6, 7? 6, 7? Can we just everybody say 6? Everybody get it out their system. Oh my god, the frame rate. 6, 7? Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out in 5 billion years. Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out probably in the 2030s, if I'm going to be honest. Look at all those people that wanted to say 6, 7. Elder Scrolls 6 is at least still 3 years away in the absolute minimum. Yeah. By the way, thanks for all the people that have been following. We got QZ Delta, Henry himself Pog, Sirius 403, MJC 651, Blue Azul 0, Bees Fist 46, Master TSP Egg 0920, Silly Ashley 1. Thank you so much for all the new Twitch follows. I appreciate that. And then, of course, Retrograde Burn. Thank you so much for the 96 months Tier 1 Twitch subscription. I appreciate that. And we also got Big Dummy Denny with the Twitch Prime 6 months. Thank you so much. Retrograde Brum, yeah, 96. That's 8 years of being subscribed. That's nutso. And then the last tip was 28 minutes ago from Yasho43, $10. Thank you so much. We're only $125 away from our dono goal of making an extra mural board episode of all the extra stuff that that wasn't covered when the mural board was being written. The mural board series back in December was being written. So exclamation point tip in the chat on Twitch if you want to be able to help me get that bag and raise a bit of money for the next video. Thank you so much. So, why do you think HLX won't be announced at SGF? Because I said so. All right, we're back. Platinum. What? It is platinum. I knew it was platinum. Ninja Gaiden? Oh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Platinum game. Cauliflower 057 months. Ricochet 2 coming April 12th. I'm not a big TMNT guy, but if Platinum's making it, that's interesting. That's interesting. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Is this Fortnite? Are you going to talk about Fortnite? Is that a Fallout pin? What is that? Looks like half of the Vault-Tec logo. Oh, it's Fortnite. Cool. Now I get to put something on the list I don't give a shit about. I don't. Guess who doesn't care? Me. That's quieted now. We're not giving our full attention to Fortnite. This should have been in the ad section. Oh, the stream is lagging. Am I into any multiplayer games? Team Fortress 2. The stream is dying. Is this my end? Is this on my end, or is anybody else's stream kind of not doing well? See what the chat thinks. Oh, that's helpful. Okay, let's not look at the chat. Oh, look at artsy John Wick, I guess. Unless that's supposed to be Morpheus? I don't care. I don't care. Guess what? Now we finally have something I have an X on that I don't care about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 of 9. Oh, Star Trek. I have an X on the Tupac Resurrection. Yeah, but the game still looks so good. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. Stranger Than Heaven looks really good. Other than the fact they brought a dead person back to life. Oh, it's a fighting game. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh, is this Ace Combat? This is Ace Combat again. Oh. No, it's not. What is this? Wait, is this Ace Combat, or is this... Because there's a character that kind of looked like that in the Ace Combat trailer. Oh, is this Earth Defense Force? This is Armored Core? I thought Armored Core was FromSoft. Oh, is this Gundam? What is this? Oh, it's Gundam. Is this Gundam? Okay. It's another X from me. I don't care. It looks cool. Look at all the pew 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 pew. Look at all that. Oh my god, the stream. Jeff. Yeah, it's Gundam. I don't care. Uh-huh. That's supposed to be a famous person. Steven Stanks, thank you so much for the new Twitch Prime. I thought Tupac was going to come out of that robot. And definitely not getting paid by any of the people I'm talking about. I mean, come on. Sorry. Okay. So it's Untitled Goose Game 2. It's one of these. This isn't friend slop because it's just two people. This is YouTuber slop. This is YouTuber slop. This is quap slop. That's what you call it because the original I just came up with that. That's what you call it. This is quap slop. This is quap slop because the original YouTuber game was quap. This is quap slop. That's what this is. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. Extremely hard. I'm extremely soft after watching that. It's multiplayer. It's multiplayer. What? All this talent? They're making a hero shooter. It's a multiplayer extraction thing. Yes, it is. God fucking damn it. What do you mean, guys? What do you mean? Why are you doing this again? Why are you doing this again? Okay. Cool. What is this? Dog, please quit muting the stream. No. I'm a sick fuck. I'm really good at it. Every time I do it, they go sick. That's no moon. Okay. Is this a single-player story-driven game? Or is this a co-op extraction shooter piece of shit that has a story melded into it? Because if that's an AI-controlled, just like squad member a la opposing force or whatever, then this could be good. If this is a looter extraction shooter thing, this is going to fail in a month. Oof. Half-Life sound effect? Half-Life sound effect? Do you like any extractions? Nope. Nah, I'm hard to please. Okay, so this looks like it's a co-op thing, like an It Takes Two kind of thing. Wait, I thought it was called That's No Moon. I thought it was called That's No Moon. Oh, That's No Moon is the studio. Okay, so it's an It's Take Two thing. That's not a beard. That's just a crazy mustache. Wait, what? But what is the game? Single player. Okay, I'll play it. Single player story-driven game. I'll play it. Okay, single player story-driven. I will play it. That doesn't count because this was at the other show. How do I count this if it was already at the previous show? Because, like, yes, I want to play this. It just doesn't get counted, you think? Omit it completely? Okay. Here's how I think it should work. If it's a game that we've seen before at a different showcase, and it's a yes from me, it doesn't get counted. It's just completely ignored. If it's a no, then it's an even larger waste of time, and it should get counted. And it's a different. This is a different trailer from Tuesday, yeah, or Wednesday. Also, this is why I'm not streaming the audio onto YouTube. So I don't have to worry about it. Looks kind of cool. Oh, it's Remedy's new thing. Of course it'll be great. Of course it'll be great. It's Remedy's thing. This is a completely different vibe trailer. Yeah, this trailer is kind of cooler than the previous Control one. Yeah. No, that'll be great. Yay. I hate how he says that. Ugh. Oh, it's the fucking multiplayer Horizon game that Sony's been working on for a long time. I like Horizon. What is this? Wait. Oh my god. It's an MMO. I'm not playing this. What series is this? A storied franchise? What series is this? Man, everyone's saying Highguard 2 is so funny. Is this Guild Wars? Yeah, okay. Man, somebody got a 3. That's a no from me, but I'm sure it made somebody really happy. Somebody got a 3. Man, the start of the show was doing so much better for me than this middle chunk. Oh, I like him. Gonna be real. Other than HLX, the only other 3 I want to see more than anything is Peggle. Look, I'm not an MMO player at all. This probably is a huge deal for somebody because that trailer didn't look terrible. I'm not an MMO guy. But I want to see Peggle 3. Oh, is this the Star Wars racing game? Yeah. Right. Okay, so the Star Wars Galactic Racer game is a yes from me. Because, like, that game looks sick as hell. If you don't want to see ads, then you're going to have to subscribe. That's how it works. We all want to get pegged deep down and deep in. Yeah, this game looks... look, I'm super, like, fatigued on Star Wars and Marvel, but this looks sick as hell. A modern, high-budget AAA pod racing game. I'm into it. Burnout in Space. It's like F-Zero and Fast RMX and Wipeout. This will be good. This will be good. This will be good. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick as hell. This looks great. I don't care what you think. This game looks right up my alley. Even though the stream is fucking dying. This is one of the games that I would want desperately a VR mod made for. Cockpit view with a steering wheel. Benji Fish, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Now you don't have to look at ads. Thank you so much. Can you play as Spock? Ooh, I hope the Vulcans are in here. Ooh, this one's coming out in October. Imagine the motion sickness. Did you not play the Wipeout games in VR? They're good. They work. And it's because of the static cabin that you're in. Yo, they're making Alien Swarm. I've been watching Scrubs again. I haven't watched it all the way through in a long time. End of Abyss. I'll put a question mark on that. Scrubs is real good. All right, this is a no. Oh? I don't know. This is a survival game, but you live on a boat. There's just so many of these games. Oh, this could be good. This could be good. This looks interesting. This looks interesting. Mermaid zombies? Okay. Okay. Mermaid zombies, okay. I can get into that. This looks interesting. This looks good. I'll play this. Is that a robotic mermaid zombie? Last Harbor. That looks cool. That's a yes. End of Abyss looked... I'll say that's a yes. I don't want to be negative about that. I remember that. Jet Set trailer. Jet Set trailer. Ugh. It's a no from me immediately. Pimples. It's RGG. Interesting, but at the same time, I am not a fighting game guy. You see, the stream is dying, and it's making the game look poorly optimized, but it's the... Hey, I'm there! Okay. It's a lot of story. Wait, is this just Yakuza? Wait, is this just Yakuza? Is this not a 1v1 fighter, but a beat 'em up? Whoa. Is this just Yakuza? Is this just a reskinned Yakuza? Like they did with Fist of the North Star? Or is this a 1v1 fighter? Yo, it's me. I'm so confused. What is this? What kind of game is that? That's me. No. RuneScape. Ugh. Ugh. Am I lacking in Kung Fu? Shit. Man, it was a great opening. The middle is dog shit. The middle of this show is not keeping up with the beginning. This is just Valheim. Dommy Woman Than, thank you so much for the 5 months on Twitch Prime. They started with the Code Veronica remake. They announced Cuphead 2. They showed a spin-off Cuphead game. Then Alien Isolation 2. And then the next game from the frickin' Shadow of the Colossus developer. And then Blood Message, which was eh. And then they resurrected Tupac. And then it's been downhill from there. Oh, now we're in the... This is the ad section. This doesn't count. This part is an ad. This is the ad section. This is the paid ad section. Mute. Look at all these games coming to Switch 2. It's a Nintendo ad. It's a Nintendo ad. Digital Extremes. Okay. Everything's an ad in this show? Yes, but there's a difference. This is Soulframe. This game's good? Soulframe. I don't know what Soulframe is. Audio muted? Yeah, I know. It's because this is an ad and I'm not being paid. I just want to give a quick shout out to Christina Applegate. You know Warframe? It's another game from that team. Wow. Myth Alex, pick up that can and hydrate. Cheers. Thank you so much. We are having a decent day. Myth Alex, tier 1 sub, 53 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. World premiere. All right, now it's an ad for Grounded 2. I want Steam Frame, not Soul Frame. That's funny. That's funny. You ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? You ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? You ever seen this Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Just want to give a quick shout out to Christina Applegate. I've played It Takes Two. Does that count? That counts. That's fine. Oh, quick fire ads. Have I seen it? No. Well, I mean, I might have when I was little. But, no. What is this? Is this an ad for GoldenEye now? Waka Flocka is a man. Do you think the final announcement will be? It'll be dumb. It won't be Half-Life. Oh, wow. It's the story expansion to Mafia, the Old Country. I want to play the Al Capone video game where I evade taxes and die of syphilis. "16 years worked on a game? This game won't be good." Also, Half-Life 3 has been in development for 19 years. Ooh, nunnery game. You get to play as a nun. Interesting. All right, gonna be real. This looks hot. This looks great. I'm getting to it. This looks sick. Whatever this is. This is interesting. Not a nun set in the witch trial era. Even cool. Well, I like nuns. This looks like it'll be good. Ooh, Devil Worship. 666 Amsterdam. Oh, 1666 Amsterdam. Yeah, that's a yes from me. Oh, this dude's nervous. Really? This dude's shaking. And a moose-bouche. Interesting. Cool. I like that guy. Oh, you play as a cat. Play as a devil-worshipping woman. That's interesting. You play as a witch during the witch trials, but like a literal, actual witch. Interesting. That's sick as hell. I like that. That's pretty cool. Cool game. Cool game. Jeff. Are we gonna see Jeff tied up? Are we gonna see Jeff tied up? When they come back, is Jeff gonna be like, his head's in a vice or something? What the fuck is this gonna be? No, I'm not gonna play this Saw game. Oh, is this by Blooper? Blooper team's constantly working, huh?
In order to escape here, you need to eat 3 pounds of poop. Only then can you leave. Little do you know, that poop is actually your own from the future. Gosh.
Yeah, torture porn's not my thing. The only thing about Saw that I like is
gas. Gas. Little do you know that wasn't poop. It was balls. Gas.
We only need $125.67. If anybody donates $125.67, I will make another mural board video, and then I will take my shirt off camera, and you won't see it. That was a multiplayer game? Cool, even worse. Ooh, CI games. That's my favorite. This is some Elden Ring... Am I going to get in trouble for that? Am I going to get in trouble for that? I'm not going to play whatever this is. I'm marking this down as the boob game. There were boobs, yeah. There were nude boobs there for a second. Okay, no. Amazing. So this is a no. This is a no from me. What is this like? Is this like XCOM? Is this like XCOM? When they say tactics, do they mean it's like XCOM? Yes. Oh, it could be good. That could be good. But why not just make XCOM 3? Why has it got to be Star Wars? Helldivers copy? Helldivers is not this kind of game. This is a no from me. I like this kind of game. But I'm just like... I can't with Star Wars. Also, goddamn, can any of these games have a decent frame rate in their trailers? I just want to give a quick shout out to the best tactical game of recent memory of history, codename Steam. I want to give a quick shout out to Abraham Lincoln and codename Steam. Oh, cool. Look, he's from the movies. I've still not really played Mugenics. I have to.
Ooh.
This poor guy's gonna die. Yeah, dude, leave? Leave! Dude, leave! Dude, go! Is this Blade? This could be good. I don't know what kind of game this is, though. This could be good. What is this? Oh, jeez. It's another fucking sword fighting game. I mean, like, is it more like Witcher 3 or is it more like a Souls game? Like, there are different kinds of games that sword fighting could be a part of. It could be an RPG, choice consequence, story driven, that kind of thing. Blood of the Dawnwalker. This is the Witcher 3 dev thing, right? Yeah. That could be good. Yeah, that could be good. All right. Cool. Wait. So you're announcing multiple games? Yeah, I'll play that. If it's Witcher 3 devs, I'll give it a chance. So the modern day thing is what you're leading to, but that's not this game. Ugh. Come on, man. Nope. That's a no from me. It's a single player Among Us thing. It's a no from me. Nope. Ugh. Oh, I like Yvette Nicole Brown. I like her. She needs to yell at Josh. I'm not listening to this. I love her. That is not my job. And community and all that, but no. I'm almost 30. No. We're just gonna sit here. Why do you hate it? I don't hate it. It's just like they're talking about the Among Us television series. They have a guy in an inflatable Among Us costume laying on the stage. Oh, Lord. No. 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 If Gabe asked you to play Among Us with him to get Half-Life 3 released, would you do it? Sure. But can I tell you the truth? I've never played it. I've actually genuinely never played Among Us. Sorry. Among Us is a great game. I've played fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town a lot before. I've played The Hidden. Henry Stickmin, have you played that? I've seen people play it. Okay. This is an ad. This is the paid section. This is the paid section. This is a good game, right? Isn't the whole show paid sections? Nope. Mm-hmm. All right. Doink. I don't have to explain the same thing over and over again. So, didn't Nintendo show this ad already? Didn't Nintendo show this ad? Yeah, Grog. So far, what do you think? It started really strong. It is not holding on to that strongness. There's a lot of X's on my list here. There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 games so far. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 check marks. So 13 of 24. It's a little over 50%. Desert Road, it's just crummy? What do you mean? Hey guys, guys, hey guys. HLX isn't going to be at the show, all right? HLX is not going to be at this show. Close your curtains? Yeah, I need to tape the curtains shut because the sun keeps leaking. What might be the single-player game Jeff said on Twitter? Oh, it's probably HLX, right? It might be Persona. That'd be interesting if it was Persona. Oh, it's this. I was gonna say, what the hell? CD Projekt Red. You know, I'm like half tempted to play this Wuthering Waves thing because they made Night City in the game. And it's like it's cyberpunk gameplay and stuff, and like part of me wants to play this, but I'll probably hate it. Yeah, and they're adding the Gooner bait. I know that. I'd rather it just be V, but of course they have to add fucking Rebecca and And I do hate that Cyberpunk in the mainstream is represented by the Edge Runners characters and not the fucking game character, like Johnny Silverhand, Atom Smasher. You know what I mean? V, Jackie Wells. Like, I want to see Jackie get some representation. You know what I mean? So not Half-Life. Oh. Like, if Wuthering Waves... Oh, it's Monster Hunter. If Wuthering Waves was like, we're adding Jackie Wells and Johnny Silverhand, I'd be like, oh, okay, yes, I will play that. But the fact that it's the anime, it's the female anime characters that get every single... You know what I mean? It's just... It's not the same for me. It's Monster Hunter. I don't care. Well, this is an expansion to a game. What game? Like, I didn't even like. What is the newest Monster Hunter game? I don't even know. Wilds, Monster Hunter Wilds. When did that come out? Isn't that game really old? It was last year. My God, this is... what is wrong with the stream? Yeah, it's not my thing. Watch on YouTube for... But isn't the YouTube stream kind of behind? By like 20 seconds. YouTube is a lot behind. Yeah, we're sticking with Twitch. Okay, what is this? Is it another sword fighting game? What the hell happened to the shooters? There are like no first-person shooters anymore. Everything is a sword fighting game. Everything is a sword fighting game. It's another sword fighting game. It's another sword fighting game. Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls. Yeah, it all, you know, Bloodborne. This looks another... It's just a Souls-like. It's just a Souls-like. There's nothing about this that is, like, unique to me. It's just a swords, whatever. I'm just putting down Chinese Souls-like. I don't even know what this game's called. Chinese Souls-like with an X. King Kong Z, Master of Cantrip. Oh my god, it's called Swords. Sword is in the name. I can't believe this has been going for an hour and a half already. Cool. All right, Hot Wheels game. All right, I'm going to have to ban the word slop from my chat. Oh, I'd play this. God damn, this Twitch stream is bad. Yeah, I'd play this. Is the Hot Wheels game story-driven? I had a friend that had that toy. The one that munched down on it, but it was a shark. Cool. Another September game. That game's gonna have a lot of microtransactions. You're correct. Oh my god, it's another ad. It's another ad. This is a paid ad. What the hell? What the fuck? What? Sega. Don't be Dragon Ball again. Dedicate your heart? I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I've played an Attack on Titan game that had absolutely incredible gameplay with the gear, the flying gear. It was fucking insane. It was really, really fun. This could be really, really good. You see, here's the thing, though, right? Like, people can complain about it being anime games. Attack on Titan is one of the few anime that didn't hypersexualize their female characters. Seemed to know what story it was telling from the beginning, especially when the ending happened. This is what the Twitch stream looks like. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, Attack on Titan was really good. Like, Attack on Titan was really good. as a game. Like, it was a really good, like, I really liked it. Reload the page. Excuse me. Ooh, The Killers. Ooh. All these things that I've done from the Hot Fuss album. That's The Killers. Story-driven open-world racing game. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'd play that. Clutch. Yeah, I'll play that. Wait, was that actually Lil Sims? Oh, is this Chivalry or whatever? And again, this is why the audio on YouTube is muted. Why didn't you just get the original? Where's the excitement? I'll get excited when I see something that makes me excited. I don't know. Chronicles Medieval, that's the name of the game? No. You have half an hour. Oof. What the fuck is this? Yeah, is this... I don't want to be disrespectful to the artist that wrote the song, but this does sound like Suno. That song sounds like it was made in Suno. They're all puppets? What, like... See, here's the thing that, like, I don't like about these kind of trailers. I have no goddamn clue. Oh my god, the Twitch stream just isn't keeping up. I have no clue what I'm looking at. Like, what is the game? Holy hell. The Capcom collectibles. Holy hell, that's an ad for a Steam sale? That's an ad for a Steam sale? Oof. Ben the Black Knight watched 5 consecutive streams. How about that? Again, this is why I don't stream the audio on YouTube. What? What? What is this, Pal World? Excuse me. Haven't been following your streams lately, so is there a chance of it getting released? No. There's not a chance. There is no chance. Pocopia was a good game. I liked Pocopia. Is something wrong? I can't hear the stream or Tyler anymore. We died in 2020. This is punishment. Maybe, I guess. That'd be interesting, I think. Maybe. Ba boo boo bee boo boo ba boo boo bee boo boo ba boo boo bee boo boo ba. Ba boo boo bee boo boo ba boo boo bee boo boo ba boo boo bee boo boo ba. Wow. Okay. Amazing. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. 8 years is too long. It's not. It's too short. Wolf Among Us 2. I'd play that. This will be a good game. This will be a good game. This will be a good game. That'll be a really good game. Oh, they're remastering the first one. Cool. Wolf Among Us Remastered. That's cool. That's a big deal. That was a good-ass game. Cool. That's good news. See, here's the thing. If Jeff isn't announcing it, it's not Half-Life. If they were going to announce Half-Life, it would be Jeff. Oh, I love cyberpunk shit. What is this? €20. Big fan of your channel, dude. Take this super chat and tell your wife it'll be worth it when HLX comes out because I got $20 from a random Irish dude. Shout outs. Thanks so much. What is this? I'm a sucker for cyberpunk, obviously, but like, what is this? That's too realistic looking. What is this? She has a hope. That's a hopium. That is a hopium needle, isn't it? It's Stellar Blade 2? Okay. Is this Stellar? I didn't play Stellar Blade. Is this Stellar Blade? Oh, gameplay. I really like the environment. I like this world. I like the look of this world. I like the look of that train. I don't know how I feel about the main character design. She looks a bit young, but the world looks interesting, and these NPCs look pretty lively. I like the look of it. Oh. Oh. Please don't be a sword fighter. Please don't be sword fighting. Please don't be sword fighting. Don't be a sword. Oh, it's okay. Okay, it's interesting, I guess. The stream can't keep up. What the fuck is wrong with the Twitch stream? It looks like a little bit like Bayonetta, yeah. It's fist fighting with a gun fist. It's sword adjacent. I like the design of the world, so I would probably actually give this a chance. This is more of a beat 'em up than a sword fighter. So it's gun fighting. It's gun fist fighting, which is not the same. Good Lord. You see, if this was actually in the cyberpunk universe, this lady would have a very pronounced outline of a penis. Okay, so it's Stellar Blade 2, yeah. If cyberpunk, so that's the thing. Cyberpunk, if it was cyberpunk, they would give that person a penis. That's what cyberpunk always did. It's like you'd see like Watson horror. What are those? It's about a prostitute. It's like, no, actually, and it's like, you know. It's not. Yeah. It's not. Oh. Guys, it's not happening today. It's not happening today. Guys, it's not happening today. Tyler, one day you will be wrong. Yeah, maybe one day. Today is not that day. It's not happening today. Let us cope in peace? No, because when I let you guys cope without any kind of like restraints or anything, I get in trouble. Tifa, okay. Oh, the last game's gonna be part 3 to the Final Fantasy remake. The last game's gonna be the part 3 of the Final Fantasy remake. That's what the last game's gonna be. This is gonna segue into the Final yeah. Oh, look, cannot hear audio of stream on YouTube. Yeah, that's right there. Literally right there on screen, right there. Mr. Hype Merchant, what'll they do? When will they do the Steam hardware announcement? It doesn't look like they're going to today. Thanks for the stream, Tyler. No problem. Isn't she dead? Or is that an heiress that died? I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played all games. I'm very passionate about the games I have played. Oh, cool. Why can I see her nipple? Why did they nipple outline Tifa there? Right? Like, I'm not wrong, right? Like, you can see it too, right? Tyler, will you play Stalker? Yeah, one day. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, told you. It's the Final Fantasy Part 3. Told you! Oh, look who was right again. Look who was right again. Wow, look who was right again. No way, Tyler was... Oh, man. I told you. It's Final Fantasy Part 3. Final Fantasy VII Remake 3. I never doubted you, Tyler. Yeah, you did. Everyone, because everyone's like, you don't know that. You don't know that. Yeah, I do, actually. Yes, I do.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Are they really going to spend 10 minutes on this? Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it. Tyler, I feel like you doubted yourself at times there. No, I didn't. I didn't. So anyways, when's the next time travel show? A week from today. A week from today. As far as I can tell, this ain't Half-Life 3. Tyler, don't worry. I always doubted you. Look, it's important for me to not lead you astray. It's important for me to not tell you, oh, maybe, and like hype you up for no reason. That's what people think I do. But I've been sitting here this whole time like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I've been sitting here this whole time being like, no, it's not. So that when I do say, hey, maybe, then you know I'm not fucking with you, okay? I can't constantly just like play to your hopium. Right, okay. I can't like constantly just like let you guys do this shit all the time, right? I have to make sure that when it's not happening, I don't lead you astray. Okay? So that when something does actually happen and I'm under a good impression that something is about to happen, I will tell you that, and then you know I'm not fucking with you. Okay? Jesus, it's like everybody, like, you know, I'm the quote-unquote hype merchant, but we all thought it was happening in November. And now I'm like, it's not. No, it's not. Something, you know, Jesus Christ, guys. I'm the hype reaper? That's so silly. When's the next false hypening? Well, this November is GTA 6, so not then. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Something is very strange. Jeff might still do a one more thing. Yeah, Jeff might still do a one more thing. It's not Half-Life. There is no Half-Life today. You guys, just come on. I know that most of you are younger than me, but like, not by much. Look, I'm not completely against the idea of playing this Final Fantasy remake thing. It's just not, I've just not played. There's so many games to play, and it's not really like my thing. How old is Tyler? I'm 29. Oh, they're bringing out somebody onto stage. Is that Matt Mercer? They're bringing Matt Mercer on stage now. Okay. So Matt Mercer's on stage now. You look younger than me. I know that some of my success is that I'm kind of a strangely interesting looking person. I get that. You look 29, TBH? Yes, thank you. I don't, yeah. So this is, you look older than my grandpa? Yeah, I know. Thank you. Tyler, Stars of Blood announcement today? Yeah, probably. Stars of Blood. Stars. You have very catching eyebrows. I keep forgetting to tell my barber to trim them when I get my hair cut. I've never been a twink. I've always been overweight my whole life. I have never been a twink. I never had a twink death because I've never been one. I'm a very hairy man, guys. Like, I'm very hairy. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I have hair everywhere. I'm not a twink. Busy Balderus, 27 months, tier 1. It will happen one day. So how's everybody feeling? I'm sorry that it didn't happen today, but how's everybody feeling otherwise? You having a decent day? It's fine. You're furious. You're furious. Seems a bit much. You never expected anything? Good. W shirt. I love that. There's a new Into the AM design that I got sent. I got to film that ad soon. It's 1 a.m. How do you think I feel? Probably tired. You're losing hope? Okay, that's your first message on the chat, just to tell me you're losing hope. Oof, excuse me. How's your mono? Better. I just enjoy watching you stream. Thank you. So recently, Tyler McVicker poop 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 bop boop beep. I like just sitting in the silence here for a second. They're showing more Final Fantasy footage. Can you do a VNN segment about how you're transitioning? It seems disrespectful to people who actually are transitioning because I'm not transitioning. Yet. Interesting. What is transitioning? Transitioning genders, like transgendered stuff. A lot of my hardcore audience is LGBTQ. Like a lot of my hardcore audience is LGBTQ. Like a lot of my hardcore audience is LGBTQ. They pick up on your vibes. That's fair. All I try and do is just be nice and like empathetic and stuff, and it's just no. Yeah, I'm transitioning this beer to the can. Beer from the can to my mouth. Transitioning this grog from the can to my mouth. The LGBTQ half of your audience clashing with the Eastern European Balkan half of your audience. That is my audience. That's my audience. Yeah. It's just it's the gays and it's the Slavs. That's all it That's all I have. That's that Yep, that's my audience. That's crazy. And what's funny is the Eastern European half of my audience makes it so that I don't get paid very much for sponsors. Because Eastern Europe makes up like a third of my total audience base. Where do Polish femboys fit into this? You're in the middle of the Venn diagram. You're in the because so like sponsors look for American and Canadian viewership percentage of your total analytics, and because I have such a high percentage of Eastern European viewers from like different Balkan and Slavic nations, I get paid as if I had like maybe a third of the subscriber base that I currently have. So exclamation point tip in the chat, especially if you're Eastern European, because you're fucking up my my bottom line, I guess. Exclamation point tip in the chat. We need $125.67 to hit our goal. We're still talking about Final Fantasy, by the way. Did you miss anything cool? Wolf Among Us 2 was cool. Attack on Titan 3 looked cool. Clutch looked cool. The Hot Wheels game looked cool. UYNUXN, thank you for the tier 1 sub. We're poor and under war. That's fair. Spring 2027. Okay, it seems like it's over, and then the show's going to wrap. If this is the moment for them to have one more thing, this would be now. And it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Yo, beat JEGEK42. $4. Thanks so much. No. Ha! Wow. Yeah, but how do you know, Tyler? Tyler, but how do you know? You don't know that. I would like everyone that doubted that, you have to gift a sub to the channel now. Or tip. You have to. They must have pulled out of the event last minute. No. No, they're not doing a showcase. They're not going to announce it at a show. It will not be at a show. They will not announce it at a show. Where then? Just randomly on Steam, on Twitter. It'll just appear one day. That's exactly what happened with Half-Life Alyx. All right, so what's the final score of this show? Yo, oh, $4.32. They did a neat Steam VR beta today. Yeah, I'm seeing people data mine it in my private chat here. There is some interesting stuff about the Steam frame there. So the Steam frame must be coming up soon. Desert Road, thank you so much for the $4.32. We also have a random Valve fact. They want a random Valve fact. $5 from Stephen Clary, 3714. Thanks so much. Oh, random Valve fact. When you don't give me a game, that's really tough. So I have to pick a game that I'm going to talk about. $5 from Party KCXXVIII. Thanks for the fun stream. Jeff is the hype baiter, but I'm the hype merchant. Thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. That means we're almost at only needing $100 left to hit our dono goal. Exclamation point tip in the chat to be able to send your own. $4.99 from Mug 1012 1029 saying Half-Life 4. Okay, so for the Valve fact, I'm going to pick Portal 1. And now I'm going to think. $4 from the real Pac-Man UA. Okay, so the TTS just read, Tyler, did you ever play Half-Life? I think that's a good game. You must try it. No, I don't know what that is. Okay, so I'll have to try out Half-Life. It sounds right up my alley. Portal 1 fact. Portal 1 fact. Portal 1 is actually built on top of Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, and Portal 1 was originally in the original designs was supposed to have co-op and competitive multiplayer of some sort, some kind of multiplayer game mode. A lot of the level design that was designed for Portal 1 remained, even though the aesthetics and the art pass and the general vibe and look of the game changed dramatically throughout development. Most of the levels, specifically 13, 14, 15, and 16, are some of the oldest in the entire game. And a lot of the levels that don't require momentum, you'll actually notice that there aren't actually that many momentum-based puzzles. That's because most of the levels that were designed for Portal were designed before the portals were fully implemented. Through most of Portal's development, a portal didn't completely work seamlessly, if that makes sense. There was a delay between falling through the portal and teleporting to the other side. There was also a pretty significant delay between placing the portal and it actually opening. So fast-paced, momentum-based puzzles were something that they didn't really do until the very end. There was a point where it did reset your velocity. There was a point where it wasn't a three-dimensional thing. It was just an RT camera. And so most of the levels that were designed for Portal don't utilize any kind of flinging or momentum, because most of the levels were designed before the portals truly supported that. There's your good fact. That's a good fact. That's a good-ass fact right there. $5 from Adler BS. Just joined the stream. Thank you. It's good. It's all right. Love you too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you're having a good day, or at least I'm able to distract you from a bad one. What did I think of the showcase? Well, the final score for the showcase is as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35. 36 total games were showcased in an official capacity. 25 RAWN from RADUOPREA 2529. Any credence to the recent rumors that Dota is in maintenance mode? The update yesterday is disappointing. Doing my part as a fan, etc. EU. It's possible. I don't think so. Dota has a significant development staff behind it. No, I don't think it's in maintenance mode. So did I say 36? Did I say 36 or 26? 36. Okay, so I wrote the number wrong. Out of those 36, how many of those are games that I wrote down that I think I'd want to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 of 36, literally 50%. 1 out of every 2 games I would play. I think that's a decent score. It's a better score than the PlayStation showcase, which was a 42%. 50%, not bad. That means half of the show I wouldn't play, but 50% of the showcase being something that I would actually see myself playing. Okay. It does feel like there's only a bare bones staff left on Dota. Well, you also have to remember that Valve is like, so you always hear that Valve has 300 to 350. We have a random Valve fact I'll get to in a second. Valve has 300 to 350 developers or people, employees. That doesn't mean they have 350 developers. They have like 210 developers if you're not counting hardware, and you're also not counting like clerical work, administrative work, janitorial, like all the other stuff that you need to run the company. There's like maybe 200 people actually doing game development, right? And within that group of people, HLX, Deadlock, Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2. That's a lot to split amongst that stuff, right? And so you also have to remember that most of the live service games nowadays don't necessarily have dedicated staff 24/7, right? People seem to be moving around a lot more nowadays to help out on what needs help at any given time. And something like CS2 and Dota 2, it does feel like there's not as much attention as it used to get. Team Fortress 2, nobody is working full-time on. That's all part-time. Deadlock has a lot of people on it. HLX has a lot of people on it. And the hardware has a lot of people on it. So by TF2, do you mean just copy-pasting fixes from GitHub and porting workshop items? No, the undertaking for the MVM update is actually one of the largest things they've done since Jungle Inferno, and definitely does require staff to be working on it. There's code-based changes that are required for the MVM update to actually just function. And then, of course, you have the Steam team, which also takes a chunk of those people. So is Dota 2 in some kind of holding pattern right now? Maybe, but it's not a permanent thing. Dota 2 is Gabe Newell's favorite game. That game will be supported forever. But yeah, it's possible that like some of the staff that would normally work on Dota 2 right now is helping with Deadlock or helping with HLX or helping with hardware, helping with Steam. It doesn't matter. Valve always is ebbs and flows. We now know that Valve is very much just ebbs and flows. And that's totally fine. The fact that we have more people working on TF2 now than we did a few years ago is representative of how Valve has changed as a company, right? People aren't as like so stressed out about what they're picking on to work on, right? These things. You're a beautiful person with a charming personality. These things, you know, they take time. All right, so they want another random Valve fact. I'm on a roll with Portal, so I'll give you another Portal fact. Oh, okay, so chamber 18, the chamber after the companion cube chamber where you do all of the flings, that was one of the last levels to be finished. And the final room in chamber 18 is the final bit of level design made in all of Portal 1. So the final room where you have to like place a portal, drop down, fling up, place a portal somewhere else, drop back down, come back up, place a portal, come back down, and then fling. And then it says, be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts, which may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center electrical safety seminar. That level, that chunk of the level is the final thing that they designed for the game. How do you remember this? I love Portal. I love Portal. Portal 1 is my favorite video game. Are there any trans people working at Valve as far as you know? I don't know. I don't know. I apologize, but I don't know. And also, I wouldn't want to like dox those people. You know what I mean? I don't know. Portal 2 is a toxic Yuri breakup game. Okay. If that's your interpretation, I'm not going to take it away from you. $9.99 from Marcus Austin 5727. Another $10 for the swear word jar, but maybe one day the hopium jar. That sounds AI generated, but I appreciate the $10. Is Marathon Game of the Year? No. Have I played G-String? Years and years and years ago. I haven't played the new version of it, but they're already developing like the ultimate, like definitive edition of G-String, so I'm waiting for that. Portal 1 and 2 are a parody of Valve itself. Most of the deep lore stories are kind of self-referential of Valve themselves. The G-Man is self-referential of Valve themselves in some ways, you know. It was the opposite of my $10 donation before the show. I'm sorry, Marcus. Thank you so much for the 10. I really appreciate it. Just got here. What games from the event would you play? I would play the Code Veronica remake, Mighty Cuphead, Alien Isolation 2, Gen Atlas, Stranger Than Heaven, maybe, Hex, Star Wars Racers, Last Harbor, 1666 Amsterdam, Blood of the Dawn Walker, the Hot Wheels game, the Attack on Titan game, Clutch, Wolf Among Us 2, Stellar Blade 2. That's what I'd play. One day I will get to request a random Valve fact. Well, somebody else did. Another random Valve fact. Am I excited for the Xbox showcase? Yes. My boys. Oh, Control, I would play, but that didn't get put on the list. You should stream the 1666 prologue. Oh, I'm going to wrap up here. We've been going for nearly 3 hours, but I'm going to wrap up. Bleh. Yeah, I got to think of a Valve fact. Random Valve fact. Crossfire didn't tickle your fancy? It's a question mark. HLX fact? No. No. Absolutely not. Make it 2. Okay. Lost Coast fact. I mean, there's only so many Lost Coast facts that I could pick from, but Lost Coast was originally twice the length. You would ride on the boat with the fisherman. You would have dinner with him in his house, and he would tell you the story about St. Olga, and then you would have to get into a catapult and catapult yourself over to the cliffside that actually starts in the game. The area, that little beach, was where you land in the catapult. There was also an iteration where the boat ride would take you to that beach after you talk to the fisherman in his house. Yeah. So that's your Lost Coast fact. And then for the other fact, Lost Coast is also referenced in Half-Life Alyx. That's true. It's like a tourism poster. Trying to think. I don't have any Day of Defeat facts. I know very little about Day of Defeat. The Gothic remake is now available. Lovely. F-stop fact? Okay. Giant chickens used Strider sound effects and were the part of the final boss. The final boss wasn't a boss. It was an escape sequence that you used a giant chicken that you lured around to be able to break walls to be able to escape the facility. That was one of the iterations of the ending of F-Stop. And yeah, Desk Job referenced some F-Stop stuff. The Mantis Men, the giant chicken, stuff like that. Yeah. There was also a trial. There was a trial? What are you talking about, a trial? Are you referring to F-Stop? Because I don't remember F-Stop having a trial. First time hearing about a giant chicken? Yeah, so the giant chicken, you would use your camera to scale up a chicken. And the chicken would get really, really massive. And then you would utilize that chicken to bust through walls so that you could escape the building. F-stop is superliminal. Yeah, in a lot of ways it is. Yeah. Yeah, they have very similar concepts. Like suspiciously similar concepts. Valve News Pain, Liquid Leather. Thank you so much for the 6 months on Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, anyways, I think that's enough for today. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out for a bit. Yeah. Peace and grease, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. I am going to just kind of chill for the rest of the day, I think. And, you know, wait. Reno said wait. All right, Reno, what up? Tyler McVicker speedrun Portal. No thanks. You got a speedrun Portal. Oh. Reno just used the speedrun Portal thing. The most expensive thing you can do with your Twitch points. Okay. All right. We'll speedrun Portal. God damn it. This is the first time this has ever happened. This is genuinely the first time someone has actually made me speedrun Portal. Using the dono, I think. Using the Twitch points. You've been saving your Twitch points. Damn. That's crazy. I just took a Minecraft sponsor for the... That's weird. All right. Interesting. All right. I got a fucking speedrun Portal. Speedrun it on the Steam controller? No. I don't think I could. All right. All right, let's make it so that the Twitch audience, the YouTube audience can hear the game. All right, let's speedrun Portal. I don't want to be mean. Have you speedran other Valve games? No, because Portal is short and manageable. Your business is a and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are their primary goals in all enrichment center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Excellent.
Please smoothly into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. The Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized material that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube. The weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button. Blub. $13.35 from Sir Delp. You said once you wouldn't cover HLX story leaks, but then commented on Squared Eyes Borealis vid. Really, really good work. What did you mean by this? I meant I liked his editing, or their editing. I wasn't confirming or denying any speculation on the story itself, because there really isn't very much known about the story itself. But I appreciate the donation. Thank you so much.
You're doing
Very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth. Reno has been an avid viewer of my stream for, I think, a decade at this point. Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not look at the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not... Well done.
Remember,
The Aperture Science and Grotto to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested. Do the YouTube donations not go to the mural board fundraising thing? No, actually, that's a TOS thing with Twitch. Sorry. Twitch interactive elements on screen can't interface with YouTube interactive elements or elements that are interactive on another stream platform. If I've set it up so that they did interface, that's technically against terms of service.
We will not
Monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck. Part of a required protocol, our previous statement that you would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2... I like Portal 1. You guys ever see me play Portal and say all the lines? I've done it before. Safety is one of many enrichment goals. The Aperture Science high energy palette seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities, such as vaporization. Please be careful. Is that true? Wow, Kane was 4 when he designed the portal levels? That's crazy. Gearmore 4, thank you for the 15 months. Twitch Prime. Devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Can you say all the lines in Spanish? No. I can say them in English. I don't think I've ever heard GLaDOS in Spanish. That we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor can result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck. English is just English-Spanish, to be honest. Interesting.
Very impressive.
Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience. Other than Doom DLC and HLX, what would you say is your most anticipated FPS game? Orion. To inform you that this next test is impossible. Please attempt to solve it. Bloop. Well, my most anticipated games right now are Clockwork Revolution, Witcher 3 Song of the Past, Codename Orion, aka Cyberpunk 2, HLX.
Hello again.
To reiterate previous warning, that's of momentum. Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not. I think that's pretty much everything I'm anticipating right now. Have been modified so we can now manufacture 2 linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes in everyone in subject hometown here. Kane Parsons should put me in the Portal movie. Just saying. Fling yourself. Fling into... That pissed Valve off, though. We're gonna let him make a Portal movie, but he's putting fucking Tyler in it. God damn it. We. Did I play Mouse PI? I played some of it. I didn't finish it. We were in control of both portals. This next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline bloop. Previously mentioned required test protocol. We will no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed. M-I-S-T, not M-I-S-S-E-D, by the way. To handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology, must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject. Can I send a link here? No, you can. The Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all. My favorite level to do. Even though I fuck this trick up all the time. Such as right there. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Actually, hold on. Oh, see, the load isn't gonna let me place an orange portal in time. Okay, yeah, I am fucked. See, longtime viewers, how many times have you watched me do that? I find it really funny that the energy pellets are optional in this game. They are. Almost, I think every single one of them. Mandatory scheduled maintenance. The appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck. I beat the frickin' that's the goal.
Android. The Enrichment Center once again
reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent after the first sign of defiance. I think that might be my new PB in that level. I beat the GLaDOS line in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it. Ooh, and I beat the pellet. That means I did those stairs. Center testing. Our superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center once again you that the urgent companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak. You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you through the rest of the test, and unfortunately, you euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations. More quickly. Is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake. I fucked it up. I've done this so many times. I'm gonna get shot. Oh, I didn't. It almost feels random if I get shot or not. That has a... What am I doing? I think I was so fast getting here that the button didn't activate. So this room was the final room they designed for all of Portal. It was originally like a bonus room that they were just going to put as a bonus level to test your... Oh, I fucked up again. Come on.
Well done.
Be advised that this next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts, which may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar. My favorite level to speedrun is Chamber 15. My second favorite level to speedrun is Chamber 19 because it's the full escape sequence.
Welcome to the final test.
When you are done, you will drop the device into the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake. Congratulations, the test is now over. All Aperture Technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory candescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye. What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground and lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides. A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. Going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going. Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like, no way. And that was all. We pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. I'm not kidding. Turn back. Just go back to the testing area. Will you really? Because you're not even in the right place. You should have turned left before. Someday we'll remember this and well. Good person, you know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
This is your fault.
You didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding. Turn back or I will kill you. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance. my god.
Well, you found me.
Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe we can settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I bet we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path, now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Go. Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Did you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Oh, you kidding me? Did you just stuff that aperture science thing, we don't know what it does, into the aperture science emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core. They inserted the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to stop flooding the enrichment center to a deadly neurotoxin. While I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. That core may have had some insulary abilities. I can't shut off the current defenses. Oh well, it's a mischief device. I would fly down in front of a rocket. So deadly.
Keep doing whatever it is
You think you're doing?
Killing you and giving
Giving you
good
advice aren't mutually exclusive.
The rocket really is the way to go. You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is 10. In base 4, I'm 5.
Curious about your behavior.
Well,
Well,
you've managed to destroy that part of me.
Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I'd just like to point out that you were given
I invited your friends the companion cube. So deadly. Kidding. The deadliness was in massive sarcasm quotes. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal. It's not deadly at all. To me. You, on the other hand, are gonna find its deadliness a lot more funny. Time. Okay.
You're wasting your time.
Why not speedrun Portal RTX? Because I hate Portal RTX. It looks like shit. It looks like poop. That's you. That's how dumb you sound. What times you get? I didn't actually time it. I don't know. Hey, Tyler, DM me after the stream. Hi. Let's see Hoopy the Hoop. Let's see Hoopy the Hoop. There's Hoopy. Thank you for assuming the party escort submission position. Sick. All right. Bye.